I actually started doing this when my girls came here to Oak Point. I had a daughter in second grade and a daughter in fourth grade, and I wanted to be with them, and the hours were perfect. They aligned with when they had off school, so it was great, and they loved knowing I was here.
It was perfect fit for me, being able to be off on the holidays and weekends, be with my children, go to their activities, their after-school activities. I did move into a position where I qualified for insurance, so that was very beneficial to me because my husband is self-employed.
Benefits are great. For a single payer, I don't pay a dime in premiums per month, and the insurance is great. The other benefits, again, are my time coming in. It's good pay, and I get full benefits from the school, including a pension.
What I really love about my job is there's children here who genuinely get excited to see me. It's just awesome to have that connection with so many different kids.
Some great coworkers and great hours and great benefits. Can't be beat.
Prairie Schools has been a great employer. They're very supportive of their staff and competitive with the wages around them with other districts. I've been here 25 years and enjoy working here.
seconds before pomp and circumstance. We'll get the signal. Nice job, folks. Filling a huge space.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time while she got freedom. 'Cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. The best days will be some of my worst. She finally met a man that's gonna put her first. While I'm wide awake, she's no trouble sleeping. 'Cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even, no. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up that you're okay? I'm falling to pieces, yeah. I'm falling to pieces. They say bad things happen for a reason, but no wild words gon' stop the bleeding. 'Cause she's moved on while I'm still grieving. And when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even, no. And what am I gonna do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up that you're okay? I'm falling
Good evening, everyone. We are your student MCs for this evening. My name is Riley Brazil.
And my name is Harshan Chandrasekhar. And we would like to welcome you to the Eden Prairie Schools Class of 2024 Commencement. Now, we would like everyone to please rise for our national anthem under the direction of EPHS choir teacher Jill Boyd. Now, before we get started, I want to congratulate all of you. All of your achievements, hard work, and persistence have led you to today.
So please, we invite everyone to give a round of applause for yourself and for your classmates.
You know, we were told by the organizers of today's event that being up on stage wouldn't be that bad. They were wrong. Right now, there are nearly 3,000 people sitting and listening intently to what we're saying.
So it's fair to say we're under a bit of pressure. But pressure is something that the class of 2024 is pretty used to.
Whether it be staying up all night, studying for an outrageous calculus test, or playing in the football playoffs, pressure has shaped the people we are today.
And as the saying goes, pressure creates diamonds. We have proven to be a resilient class who've overcome many challenges, from having our freshman year altered by the pandemic to the introduction of Smart Pass. We've stayed strong through many struggles.
That's why I'm so confident in all of us. Starting tomorrow, it's a new chapter in our lives where we can truly unlock our potential. And that's why I'm so excited to see how far we can all go.
And now, I'd like to introduce Eden Prairie Schools Superintendent, Dr. Josh Swanson, to share some opening remarks.
Good evening, students, families, teachers, staff, and loved ones of the class of 2024. I'm Josh Swanson, Superintendent of Eden Prairie Schools, and I'm excited to join in celebrating our exceptional EP Online and Eden Prairie High School graduates tonight. Seniors, something you might not know about me is I love a good party. Now, I assume that you all don't know anything about parties because you've been way too busy studying and working and participating in far more productive activities. But after graduation tonight, you'll be headed to your senior party. So let me share a few things I've learned about parties over the years that I think can help you as you look to your future. When you break them down, parties celebrate dreams, joy, and connection. So let's start with dreams. The Oxford English Dictionary defines a dream as a vision or hope for the future, an ideal, goal, ambition, or aspiration. You see, this comes to life in that excited energy before a party. The hopes of who might be there, what it will be like from the moment you walk in to the moment you say goodbye. I'd imagine that's really similar to how you felt starting your freshman year, and might be again as you take the next step in your journey. With all the knowledge, skills, and support you've gained since your freshman year, you are more ready than ever to let your dreams run wild. The second piece of a great party is joy. Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines joy as the emotion evoked by well-being, success, or good fortune, or by the prospect of possessing something that one desires. So joy is what you feel when your dreams become reality. It is what you feel when you're cared for and when you care for others. It is what you feel when a little bit of good luck comes your way. Joy is what makes or breaks a party. And I believe it's possible to spread joy through kindness and care for others, especially when you're faced with conflict or hardship. The third crucial ingredient to an awesome party is connection. The Cambridge Dictionary defines connection as the state of being related to something or someone else. Now, with all these definitions I've shared, you can see why I'm so much fun at parties. The best parties don't happen alone. To fully achieve your dreams and find joy will require others. Think about how you got here today, ready to walk across this stage. I am certain there was at least one person who helped make that possible. And I'm equally certain that you have been or will be an important part of making someone else's story possible. Those three things, dreams, joy, and connection, are at the heart of what has made Eden Prairie Schools so successful for the last 100 years. Dreams of what could be possible by investing in our young people and their future, joy from watching you learn and grow, and connections that were fostered by a community caring so deeply about education. That's why we've made this last year, celebrating our centennial year, a giant party. As you move forward from today, I encourage you to be relentless in dreaming big and finding your inspiration. Be unapologetic in pursuing and spreading joy wherever you go. And be intentional about fostering relationships and building those relationships and connections with people that can help you be the best version of yourself. In short, in the immortal words of the Black Eyed Peas, I hope you party every day. Dream, find joy, and connect with others. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you for those inspirational words, Dr. Swanson.
Now, I would like to introduce the influential people joining us on the stage this evening. Starting on your left is student-chosen speaker Linda Wally Wallenberg.
Moving across the stage is Eden Prairie High School Principal, Mr. Nate Gibbs.
EP Online Principal Dr. Nick Kramer,
Our school board vice chair, Steve Bartz.
our school board treasurer, Charles Strell,
School board director, Kim Ross.
school board director, Dennis Stubbs,
Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education, Dr. Rob Virgin.
You've met our superintendent, Dr. Josh Swanson,
Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Education, Felicia Thames.
our school board director, who is unable to be here tonight, Jody Devady,
School board clerk, Abby Libsack.
and our school board chair, Aaron Casper. Please show your appreciation for all of the people on stage. Clearly, our work and effort have gotten us to these seats today. But along the way, we've been supported by a number of people. So we would like to mention a list of support staff that have helped the class of 2024.
Sitting with the class of 2024 are our connections teachers, the faculty we've gotten to know the most over the last 4 years. They're also joined by our EPHS counseling team, who've helped us along the way, both in our academics and personal lives.
We would also like to acknowledge our bus drivers who have driven us to school in rain or snow, because whatever happened to a snow day? And we'd also like to thank our custodial and maintenance staff who have kept our facilities clean, safe, and in good working condition. Food and nutrition services staff, and all of the countless employees of Eden Prairie Schools that have helped us on our journey today, in this moment.
Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Eden Prairie High School starting center,
The one and only, our principal, Mr. Nate Gibbs.
All right, class of 2024, I'm so proud to welcome you this evening on behalf of myself and EP Online Principal Dr. Nick Kramer. Families and community, if we have not had the opportunity to meet, my name is Nate Gibbs, and I have the honor of serving as principal here at Eden Prairie High School. It's a real joy and privilege for both Dr. Kramer and I to be a part of this moment and celebrate the pinnacle of your education career. This evening celebrates your shared accomplishments, which are truly remarkable. You've collectively demonstrated excellence in the classroom, on the stage, in the community, and on the field. These accomplishments were possible because you members of Eagle Nation came together to reach success as classmates, teammates, castmates, and friends. These accomplishments will always be a part of the legacy of the class of 2024. But there's more to your story that we didn't see at school. The legacy you leave is strengthened by your individual stories of persistence, excellence, and impact. And we celebrate and honor those stories here tonight too. It's these stories, caring for a friend, making an impact at a job or internship, traveling to a new state or country, giving back to your family or religious community, that make the experience of high school uniquely yours. I hope those stories serve as a guide for you, a reminder of who you are, and as you make this key transition in life, a point that you hold close to your hearts. And that's what I want to talk to you about this evening, is transitions. Transitions mark both a beginning and end. They provide closure and finality to what was, and a new beginning to what can be. Students, you have a big transition ahead of you. While parking lot C, sweet potato fries, and fire drills are hopefully behind you, you can now look forward to paying bills, doing your own laundry, and buying groceries. Okay, maybe those aren't the most exciting parts of this particular transition, but with smart passes, retakes, and Schoology notifications now behind you, what's ahead is something completely new. New relationships, new opportunities to challenge yourself, and new chances to learn something new every day. In this moment of transition and change, I sincerely hope that you take the opportunity to reflect on how far you've come. Transitions can be filled with excitement, anticipation, and curiosity, and at times can bring feelings of sadness, doubt, or fear of the unknown. And so as you navigate this season of change, be proud of all that you've had to accomplish. Lean on those who have navigated this transition before you, and hold gratitude in your hearts. As I prepare for my own transition and reflect on yours, I'm inspired by your deep empathy and respect for one another. Thank you for teaching me what it means to take meaningful risks. Thank you for showing me how to celebrate one another. And thank you for reminding me how much family and friendship matter. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Tonight, as you close out your high school career, thank those that have been a part of your story, because they've made everything that is coming possible. Pause to recognize the contributions of your family and your community, and take a moment to look inward and reflect on how far you've come. You're ready for this transition. Congratulations, class of 2024. You've belonged, you've made meaning, and you did it. Thank you. Peace and love.
He's a little taller than I am. Thank you, Mr. Gibbs. We have heard from two inspiring leaders tonight, and now we will hear You Raise Me Up, words and music by Rolf Loveland and Brendan Graham, arrangement by Mark Hayes, and performance by the EPHS Chamber Choir, directed by Jill Boyd. Following the musical selection, we will hear from our first student speaker, Elizabeth Steffen. Hello, class of 2024, staff, administration, families, and friends. My name is Elizabeth Steffen, but to my peers, you most likely know me as the person behind the camera at school events. I won't lie, I often did it just for the volunteer hours, but there is something about capturing people in their element that I love. From girls' tennis to Connect 9, I was given a unique opportunity to see all kinds of students shine in their own individual ways, doing things that they are passionate about. Through this, I gained a new perspective on my peers. Eden Prairie Schools is full of students following their passions and inspiring each, as we've been taught to do. We demonstrate that test scores or grades cannot determine us, but what we love and choose to do does. I was lucky enough to be able to step out of my own activity to take in our Eden Prairie Schools community as a whole. When I did, I saw what other students, all of you, love to do. And when I did, I realized how fortunate we've been to grow up in our school district and how meaningful experiences can be. I think my favorite event I photographed was football games because I could capture a cross-section of so many passions. You would definitely not see me on the field otherwise, but it was an experience I will never forget. The football players put their hearts out on the field, the performance team danced those amazing routines, the band and color guard performed my favorite pep band songs, and the student section cheered our school to victory. Every time I turned around, there was a new, exciting, passionate group of students to take a photo of, and I could feel everyone's sense of belonging shining through my lens. Whether it was taking photos of shows for my very own theater department, capturing the celebrations during Powder Puff, or almost getting run over during Pep Fests, it is clear to me that we've all made strong connections with each other. If you know me, you know that I spent the entirety of my middle and high school career on a stage. And, granted, I learned so many great skills, met my best friends, and even got to fly. Sometimes I wish I could have experienced more at our school. I used taking photos of other activities as my way to feel like I was a part of something I chose not to participate in or could not do. All of your picture-perfect moments, these experiences from our activities and passions, have made amazing high school memories that will last a lifetime. It filled me with pride that I stepped out of my comfort zone and tried something new, even if it was through a camera lens. So, with that, if there's one thing I've learned, it's to step out from behind the lens. Take part in new experiences. Don't just look at them from afar. Step out of your comfort zone to whatever path you're headed to next. Don't be afraid to look in new places, find new passions, and make new connections. Step out in front of the camera and make more memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for those words of wisdom. Our next student speaker is Prav Narayanan.
Oh no, what did I get myself into? Good evening, everyone. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Pranav Narayanan, and I'm honored to be giving this speech today. To start off, I just want to express a little bit of gratitude. First of all, I want to thank all the families who came out today. It is only with your constant love and support can these students walk on the stage. Next, I want to thank all of our influential teachers and educators who without them, we would not even be on the path to graduating. And finally, I want to talk to the most important group of people, us, the class of 2024. When I was writing the speech, I had a little bit of trouble because I did not see myself in the position to give advice. Just like all of you, I have no idea what the next stage of my life will unfold. But then I remembered my favorite ever graduation speech. It wasn't a complicated piece of advice. It was about something simple. It was about a movie, Avengers Endgame. After the speech, I viewed film in a completely different lens. I started to see my own life and pieces of advice scattered throughout movies. And as I watched, the movie that resonated most with this next chapter of our lives was not one, but two. The two biggest movies of the summer, Barbie and Oppenheimer. Starting with Oppenheimer, the movie follows physicist Robert J. Oppenheimer and his pursuit, successes, and failure of the creation of the atomic bomb. Through Oppenheimer's journey, we witness the power of learning and knowledge. Throughout our life, we've all heard someone say, "You'll never use the stuff you learned in school ever again." And I'm not here to say that's completely wrong, because more likely than not, you'll not have to know complex math or history in your day-to-day life. But what school does teach you is how to learn. Oppenheimer's success is not only because he learned physics, but how to communicate and organize a team in Los Alamos. Life is a gauntlet of learning opportunities, from learning to grow up, to learning how to do your taxes, to learning how to take care of your parents when they're old. And don't worry guys, it's coming. Life is a gauntlet of learning opportunities, and to be successful is to always be learning. And as an Eden Prairie Schools graduate, you will not only have the ability, but the aptitude to harness this power of learning. Next, I want to talk about Barbie, and I want to talk about a smaller theme in the movie, the idea of being yourself. In a society where Barbie is forced to act based on stereotypical expectations rather than discovering herself, we witness the importance of identity. Throughout our life, we've cultivated our own unique identity based on our experiences, personality, and relationships. And this high school is an important part of that. As we take on this new chapter of our lives, however, there are times that your identity will be challenged, and times that you want to be someone else. But just like Ken, your authenticity is what makes you, you. Draw on your experiences, wherever they may be from, and you'll have the confidence to tackle any challenge that you face. But most importantly, you'll do it in your own way. So once again, congratulations to all our graduates. I want to give one last piece of thanks, and this is a little bit more personal. I want to thank each and every single one of you for creating a community that has influenced me so much. Whether I knew you personally or not, you all influenced each other and therefore influenced me. So whether I've known you for ages, or whether we just met today, whether I had a math or English class with you, or whether we just saw each other in the hallways, or whether you were just a tall person and I realized that I was really short, you all have made a part in shaping the person that I am today. And for that, I'll be eternally grateful. And I hope you feel the same way about all your peers. So finally, I want to give one last piece of advice from one last fictional character, young Sheldon. Young Sheldon once said, "Change can be scary, but I know we're all going to be fine." So as you move on from this high school with a world full of change awaiting, remember the lessons of knowledge and identity that you've learned from these summer blockbusters. But most importantly, never forget and never regret any of the memories you've made along the way. And I know we're all going to be fine. Thank you all for everything, and I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranav, for that amazing message. It is now my pleasure to welcome our faculty speaker, who has been a part of our Eden Prairie Schools community for over 46 years. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Linda Wallenberg, a member of the EPHS English Department.
Good evening, graduates, families, colleagues, school board members, and friends. First, let me make this clear. Although my seniors in class actually suggested it, this address did not come from ChatGPT. And truly, everything I've learned in my life and that you will learn in your life will not come from ChatGPT. Maybe it really started in kindergarten. Columnist Robert Fulghum posited that everything he learned in life, he learned in kindergarten. Share everything, play fair, don't hit people, put things back where you found them, clean up your own mess, say sorry when you hurt somebody, flush, take a nap every afternoon. No matter how old you are, when you go out in the world, it is best to hold hands and stick together. Well, I agree with just about everything Fulghum learned in kindergarten. A whole lot of things I learned came from a green paper chain, a coffee can, 2 angels, and an eagle. Truth be told, I did learn a lot in kindergarten, but I also learned a lot from counting down with a simple paper chain. Remember how exciting it was back in elementary school when your class started counting towards that special 100th day of school? Did you put marbles in a jar? My seniors told me they made paper chains and they tore one link at a time. Days till my birthday, we do a lot of counting. Days till spring break. Days till I get my license. Days till I get my own room when my brother moves out. Days until I can wish my family Eid Mubarak. And in the blink of an eye, days till graduation is finally here. One of the most important days of your life, made even more special by making history, by graduating in the 100th year of Eden Prairie Schools. Yet someone once told me the 2 most important days of your life are actually the day you were born and the day that you found out why. In last summer's blockbuster Barbie, Billie Eilish sings, "What Was I Made For?" You're 18 for a moment, caught in between childhood and your dreams. You're on your way, babe. The future's on your mind. 18, there's never a wish better than this when you've only got 100 years to live. In his song 100 Years by Five for Fighting, it reminds us that 100 years is all about the possibility that if we're lucky, we'll make it there. So perhaps the really significant question is, how do I make my life count? To answer that question, we have to do more homework. Yes, really hard homework, inner homework. But to do this, I think it's best to remember kindergarten. That quote, hold hands and stick together. And I've also learned a lot about that sticking together from a coffee can. This coffee can is over 50 years old. It was passed on to me by a teacher that was here before I was. It induces fear when I bring it out in the classroom with its big letters, fate. Most of the time when students pick slips from this can, they're certain that fate will give them the worst topic possible in the entire world for their paper, or that they're going to be in a new group and they're certain that they have nothing in common with those people in the corner over there. But usually, though, they admit that the dreaded fake can actually gave them the perfect group and the perfect topic. A few weeks ago, I asked my students to put blue slips into the can rather than take a slip out of the can. And that slip was for you, parents and guardians. Parents, you're 45 for a moment, caught in between parenthood and your dreams. Your kids on their way, babe. A new normal on your mind. So parents, these slips are from your kids. Here you go. I know you're scared, Mom, that you didn't prepare me well enough, but I promise you, you did. Thank you for speaking Hindi to me when I was little and for promoting the culture of our ancestors. Sometimes, Dad, it's okay to put yourself first. Seeing you happy makes us happy. Thank you for bringing me here to the U.S. I could never in a million years imagine myself actually enjoying a school where I was able to meet such amazing, kind, and understanding teachers. Thank you for putting up with my tantrums, both as a child and an adult. I got this, and if I don't yet, I'll get there. Make sure to understand that we kids are working super hard so that one day we can take care of you. So once more to the fake hand. Surprise! This time, seniors, without your knowledge, I threw down the gauntlet and contacted your parents. So seniors, these are from your parents. Be who you are and do it for you, not what's flashiest or most Instagram worthy. Ultimately, nobody cares about that. The people who love you just want you to find joy in your life. Don't be afraid to fail. My stories of success are boring. My stories of failure are spectacular. Learn to tell good stories. Don't be afraid to fail. Embrace change and be curious. Never underestimate the power of kindness. Keep in close touch with your friends in person. Losing my own mom and receiving very few phone calls, flowers, visits in person showed me that I am relying for my social life too much with my thumbs. Turn off the phone. Get a few minutes of fresh air every day, even when it's 11 below. Say yes to doing something that might scare you. And don't forget, call your mom. Although to his college-bound son in Hamlet, Shakespeare's Polonius gives arguably the most famous advice ever in theater. This, above all, to thine own self be true. Let's not forget the wisdom of the slips and the coffee can. no matter how old you are, parents and seniors, as you are transitioning to a new normal, it is best to hold hands and stick together. Now, what about me, this old baby boomer standing in front of you? It's true, I'm 70 for a moment, caught in between my career and my dreams. Soon on my way, hey babe, retirement on my mind. A couple of questions tend to float around graduation time. Number one, what do you remember? What do you remember about your high school graduation? And what are you going to be when you grow up? I graduated from a high school of 6,000 students outside of Chicago, Evanston Township High School. What do I remember about my graduation day? Not the graduation speech, and certainly not even the graduation speech teacher. I remember two things. One, my dad was proud of me. I was the first ever in my family heading to college. And two, that someone actually got his diploma on stage, stripped off his gown, and streaked right across the page. Yes. What can I say? It was the 1960s, and I wasn't the one who did it. No. My senior year was not too unlike yours, but without technology. We had one family telephone in the house on a wall with a 6-foot cord. I can still remember my dad saying, Linda, if you can't say it in front of your family in the kitchen right here, it's not worth saying, period. We had one television with only 5 channels. Yep. And we had to get up off the couch to actually turn the knob and change the channels. Imagine, no TikTok, no Instagram, no cell phones, no computers. We got in trouble for passing notes in the hall. Girls had to wear dresses every day, and the length was mandated. Our world outside high school was chaos, protests, racial unrest, too many assassinations, hippies, riots in DC, 18-year-old men burning their draft cards, and women burning their bras in Times Square. And then finally, the landmark Civil Rights Act. Times were different, but underneath we were the same. We were the same as you, trying to find out how we can stick together and hold hands, and what we were made for, and how our life would count. Not a single day goes by without somebody asking me, Wally, when are you going to retire? When are you going to do something with the rest of your life besides being a teacher? Who are you going to be? I mean, I've spent nearly half a century dreaming up lesson plans, telling 9th graders that Juliet is not asking where when she says wherefore art thou Romeo. And I'll be there in a fortnight has nothing to do with video games. Spending late nights, weekends, correcting papers, advocating for the Oxford comma, watching colleagues come and go, correcting more papers, and yes, even we teachers count down to summer break and not correcting more papers. When will I retire? Carpe diem. I've got 30 years left till 100. My standard answer, I'll know when I know. You see, I've learned a whole lot from all these memories, but learned even more about Carpe Diem and the fragility of life from 2 angels, 2 gentle souls named Robbie and Aaron, who were in search of Gatsby's dream. a green light of promise, of hope, of possibilities. I learned that there are men who are too gentle to live among wolves. What were they made for? In one of her most famous poems, Mary Oliver wondered, doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it that you plan to do with your wild and precious life? What were you made for? Like Marie Sendak, author of Where the Wild Things Are, I'm finding out as I'm aging that I love this world. It's a blessing to get old. It's a blessing to find time to read, to think, to listen to music. Yes, the Grateful Dead, the Beatles. Sendak concludes with live your life, live your life, live your life. Seniors, parents, friends, live your life. And however you do that, don't forget to hold hands and stick together. Happy birthday, Eden Prairie Schools. Happy birthday, Eagles. The eagle has landed and it is 100 years old. You're 100 years for a moment. You're 100 years for a moment, caught in between the old and the new. Your kids on their pathways, the future on your mind. 100, there's never a wish better than this, when you've only got 100 years to live. When I asked the seniors, a memory at Eden Prairie High School, the yellow slips went in. I asked them, what is a memory that you don't think you will ever forget when you are 100 years old? They told me it was the little things. Our first day of senior year, do you remember it? When you're feeling on top of the world, doing tech for the musicals, sitting outside with my English class on a lovely spring day and reading poems about flowers, walking to second hour and passing a security guard chasing down a chicken in the hallway, staying up late when Taylor Swift dropped her Tortured Poems album, and then finding you nearly had to stay up all night to hear all the tracks, doing Chipotle runs with the boys during first lunch, timing my smart pass perfectly to meet my friends in the bathroom, the boycott on sweet potato fries, launching a rocket to a record height during the last week of AP Physics. Honestly, just walking around the hallways with my friend and laughing our head off. The 10-minute lesson launches during COVID before playing video games all day. Seriously, what was that COVID gig anyway? And what will you tell your grandkids about that? Kurt Vonnegut said, enjoy the little things. When you're old, you'll find out that the little things were the big things. Well, I learned a lot from teaching Eagles, 47 years. I learned even more from being an eagle. To the ancient Romans, an eagle stood for power and strength. To the Persians, it symbolized wisdom. To Native Americans, its ability to soar made it a messenger of the gods. And an eagle stands tall on a flag's yellow background, representing democracy and the bright, beautiful Somalian culture. Eden Prairie Schools has as its mission to inspire each student. Eagles, each means you. That you learn continuously and be empowered to reach your personal fulfillment. And in doing so, find out what you're made for. My son, once reminded me that a ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what a ship is for. And doing so to thine own self be true. Eagles, each means you. You will contribute purposefully to our ever-changing world. Collaborate, create, think critically, build community, and in doing so, no matter where, Eagles, 18, 45, 70, or 100 years, when you go out into the world, it is best to hold hands and stick together. Eagles, you are going to soar. I concur with Senior Sophia Yorks, who said this about the class of 2024. I can guarantee there has never been and never will be a class like this. We are innovators, creators, artists, poets, academics, musicians, but most importantly, we are not afraid to speak our minds. What I learned in life, I learned from a paper chain, a coffee can, 2 angels, and an eagle. There he is. Where will your lessons come from? Back to kindergarten? Or maybe just a tidbit from an old baby boomer at your high school graduation. So Eagles, just cook. You got this. Who needs ChatGPT? Thank you.
I'm felt free for a moment. Still the man, but you see I'm there. A kid on the way, babe. A family on my mind. I'm 45 for a moment. The sea is high and I'm heading through process, chasing the years of my life. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy you, time to lose yourself within a morning star. 15, I'm alright with you. 15 is never a wish better than this. When you only got 100 years to live, half time goes by. Suddenly you're wise, another blink of an eye. 67 is gone, the sun is getting hot. We're moving on. I'm 99 for a moment. I'm dying for just another moment, and I'm just dreaming, counting the ways to where you are.
Class of 2024, we did it.
We showed up, worked endlessly hard to gain the credits we needed to graduate, and now we are here.
Our diploma is a representation of 4 years involved with high school, but it is also a characterization of what we did beyond the hours we spent in the testing center, points we stored on a quiz, or classes passed. Because 4 years in high school were also 4 years spent living.
Your diploma may represent 4 years of working to help afford for college, or 4 years of spending days after school looking after your siblings. It can also remind you of the challenges you've overcome, such as finding a good A-lot parking spot, or surviving days when chicken tenders weren't served at lunch. That piece of paper shows 4 years of connections made, passions discovered, and memories shared.
More than anything, however, your version of what the diploma means is exactly that. It is yours. Over the past 18 years, we've had a lot of guidance as we've shaped our future. And now we get to make it come true. When you leave this ceremony, you decide what you want to hold on to from your time in Eden Prairie Schools. And you get to use it to shape your future.
So please join us in congratulating the class of 2024.
All right, Superintendent Swanson, Eden Prairie Schools school board members, I certify to you that these students have fulfilled the conditions prescribed for graduation from Eden Prairie Schools. They are entitled to be admitted to the rank and privileges and responsibilities of this diploma. This class that you see before you now, the Eden Prairie Schools class of 2024, is ready for your presentation of their diplomas. At this time, I would like to ask for senior advisors to move forward with their graduates.
Are we good to go?
Adna Abdi.
Yasmin Al-Shamari.
Ikran Abdi.
Idris Ali.
Ayub Abdi.
Samatar Ali.
Bilad Abdi.
Alexandra Allen.
Samaya Abdi Talif Hassan.
Adrian Alvarez.
Sam Shakur Abinur.
Donna Paola Amaya.
Abdurrahman.
Alexa Amundsen.
Yahya Abdul Qadir.
Vaikunth Ananthanaranan.
Sabir Abdul Kadir.
Archer Anderson.
Zachariah Abdullah.
Charles Matthew Anderson.
Ali Abdullahi.
Haddon Anderson.
Rama Muhammad Abdullahi.
Isaac Anderson.
Samaya Abdullahi.
Lucy Anderson.
Yusra Hussein Abdullahi.
Luke Anderson.
Tori Abrahamson.
Riley Anderson.
Ahmed Abshur.
Nikhil Andrew.
Ravina Acharya.
Daniela Cosette Andrews.
Alan Adams.
Isabella Andrews.
Abdurrahman Aiden.
Nicholas Annunziato.
Suhaib Aiden. Shakrika Adu Samili.
Julian Berg.
Raven Arison.
Matthew Caleb Berge.
Adriel Agam.
Barrett Ann Bergren.
Hannah Ahmed.
Liam Barron.
Hudayfa Ahmed.
Rishi Bharadwaj.
Ilyas Ahmed.
Avi Rain Bickler.
Khalid Ahmed.
Evie Bischoff.
Mona Yusuf Ahmed.
Ashley Marie Black.
Naima Ahmed.
Mariana de los Angeles Blanco.
Salma Ahmed.
Emily Kathleen Blevin.
Aiden Akale.
Tate Block.
Leah Araya.
Thomas David Bokuski.
Samuel Araya.
Kendra Eva Borodich.
Bisola Adekola.
Kaylee Barrero.
Sydney Atkinson.
Ismelia Borman.
Peter Atsadakos.
Logan John Bosch.
Madison Oust.
Simone Elizabeth Bouchard.
Ardi Awatri,
Annabelle Boudreau.
Henry Backhouse,
Vivian Boza.
Aditya Balaji,
Harshan Chandrasekhar.
Elizabeth Grace Barton,
Nate Cano.
Juan Bastados Guerra,
Ava Carden.
Gavin Becker,
Reese Carey.
Christian McJordan,
Olivia Carlson.
Anya Benacli,
Isabel Carluccio.
Niklaus Benson,
Matthew Casey.
Kamar Benia Hashim,
Cameron Caulfield.
Riley Elise Brazil.
Kate Kavanaugh.
Natalie Ann Bradsher.
Stella Cavara.
Cullen Joseph Brando.
Max Cermak.
Hannah Grace Brayton.
Tavishi Chakraborty.
Owen Bradabo.
Han Chambers.
Madison J. Bratine.
Sean Sherry.
Hayden Broik.
Sonia Christopher Sporheim.
Mackenzie Brosnahan.
Aradhana Chaudhry.
Landon Brown.
Jack Searson.
Ella Bruce.
John Cleone.
Madison Brugermeyer. Davide Bruna.
Devin Del Monte Lopez.
Stella Blair Buto.
Srijani Denduluri.
Leilani Burford.
Mark Darrowan.
Danny Burke.
Palomi Desai.
Ben Burns.
Lucas DeVille.
Jackson Butekoffer.
Noah Dewey.
Sophie Ryan Kane.
Will Diana.
Annette Calderon Vega.
April Julissa Diaz.
Ian Callahan.
Mabel Diaz.
Raquel Castro.
Levi Dicker Hansen.
McKinney Coburn.
Zach Diermeyer.
Maddie Cooper.
Catherine Din.
Maximilian Cosentino.
Barwaco Dirir.
Camila Costales.
TJ Dixon.
Gabrielle Cotua Aguilera.
Alita Holland Doctor.
Avery Coots.
Faith Elizabeth Dodge.
Samantha Coyer.
Sophia Doman.
Laura Catalina Criado.
Ryan Donahue.
Luke Crimmins.
Lucy Dowdle Osborne.
Yasmin Cruchon. Alan C. Cruz Ledesma.
Parker Fanning.
Stacy Cuevas.
Jessica Fong.
Ivy Check.
Noel Farah.
Yash Dagade.
Hafsa Asher Farah.
Umar Dani.
Annalise Farnan.
Araya Davidson.
Ashton Ferris.
Will Davies.
Abil Fareda.
Ava Dolly.
Adrian Ferry.
Reagan Dolly.
Brody Fick.
Yasser Dayum.
Kira Fogarty.
Mary Dayton.
Livia Noble Fernetti.
Ella Drews.
Maybelline Foranarelli.
Jamison Drieslein.
Julia Wendy Forsyth.
Bennett Drone.
France.
Nadia Dubenko.
Gus Freeland.
Allison Doomer.
Allie Freed.
Teray Dunn.
Abigail Fritz.
Vincent Dykstra.
Zena Frundi.
Carter Edelson.
Jacob Galen.
Jatina Edwards.
Maria Shara Galbady.
Jordan Eggert.
Bona Ganamo.
Alyssa Ayler.
Lucy Guild.
Maxwell Ellis.
Nasri Guled.
Brooke Engelbrecht.
Lalitha Gunturi.
Lilia Engelson.
Abba Anil Kumar Gupta.
Kennedy Enriquez.
Aryan Gurjar.
Leslie Escudero.
Roshan Gurumurthy.
Berta Guadalupe Espana Vega.
Alexandra Hall.
Haley Evazich.
Charlotte Hall. Ryan Hansen. Lauren Hart.
Andrews Garcilaso Cruz.
Anwar Hashi.
Rohel Garg.
Aziz Hassan.
Jasmine Gary.
Bashir Hassan.
Madison Getchell.
Mahad Hassan.
Rihanna Jailani.
Sudesi Hassan.
Eliza Gangler.
Nick Haugen.
Isabel Gerlach.
Hawken Headland.
Lily Getsky.
Sarah Heiberg.
Asia Gere.
Jake Heimkes.
Violet Gerbertson.
Xander Hemish.
Campbell Gilquist.
Richard Henjum.
Andrew Ginder.
Sumaya Hussein.
Grace Gerlato.
Muad Hussein.
Takia Givens.
Jacqueline Ayanfola.
Joey Getz.
Tamer Ibses.
Aiden Gordy.
Angelina Yemet.
Idaso Goshi.
Nadia Iman.
Cecilia May Gernstead.
Dion In.
Isaac Kraus Hepper.
Lily Isaacson.
Mia Hernandez Chio.
Sydney Isag.
Min Huang.
David Ivy.
Adnan Asar Hadik.
Mohadeen Jabri.
Ella Hoffman.
Sam Jackals.
Jaden Hoffman.
Tyree Jackson.
Sigrid Lene Holt.
Cheyenne Jackson.
Ryan Holtz.
Billy Jacobson Hooch.
Kira May Hodek.
Hamza Ahmed Jama.
Kiddist House. Sophia Irene Hukovsky. Gracie Hughes. Sophia Hughes. Andrew Lewis Hunt.
Katarina Ibra Alvaro.
Nathan Hunt.
Mubarak Jama.
Keenan Hurdick.
Barno Kakramonova.
Robbie Jensen.
Zachary Colal.
Darcy Johnson.
Bora Kalasi.
Leo Johnson.
Neha Kandula.
Lucas Johnson.
Elise Carlin.
Nolan Johnson.
Neha Kari.
Parker Johnson.
Kanya Karthik.
Ryu Johnson.
Madeline Kaufman.
Damian Jones.
Siona Kara.
Jalen Jones.
Toby Kazmierzak.
Mason Jones.
Haley Keen.
Svetlana Jones.
Achilles Keller.
Brandon Jordan.
Aether Keller.
Ella Juffer.
Caleb Kelly.
Elijah Clank.
Joshua Kelly.
Morgan Cook.
Sophia Keo.
Sivgach Kerm.
Aiden Kiernan.
Abby Coland.
Ariana Kalafi.
Rowan Conzi.
Sabrine Conacher.
Nikhil Corey.
Andy Killerin.
Paige Karasek.
Abigail Curtin.
Shannon Karasek.
Sierra Kurtz.
Benjamin Kushel.
Ava Lee Kuzetsky.
Casey Kachevar Call.
Kate Lacombe.
Abhinav Kotharapu.
Olivia Latigard.
Gianna Kowalkowski.
Nora Landwehr.
Samuel Kazetsa.
Parker Lane.
Sam Krantz.
Scarlett Langard.
Madison Kraus.
Ada Lara.
Patrick Kubisa.
Estefany Lara.
Aiden Kuhn.
Caroline Larson.
Dylan Smith Kuhn.
Parker Larson.
Trevor Cum.
Lily Lauinger.
Aditya Kunapareddy.
Juan Leal Hernandez.
Monique Quayep.
Avery Leon.
Tomas Llanos Santana.
Leo Levin.
Hudson Troy Longi.
Quazon Lewis.
Paris Longino.
Mariella Lazama Tangen.
Yordi Lopez Vergara.
Andrew Lynn.
Kyle Christopher Letzo.
Sophia Lynn.
Maya Bell Lozier.
Reagan Lindholm.
Nicholas Noel Liu.
Cooper Lindquist.
Samuel Benjamin Lubers.
Elena Lissip.
Naya Lucharovich.
Caitlin Liu.
Brody Zara Ludwig.
Anvesha Malik.
Tyler Thomas Ludwig.
Liam Mandan Fontaine.
Celine Lee.
Andrew Manis.
Audrey Rose Liebeck.
Oscar Maximiliano Mar.
Nicholas Lee Macalet.
Nader Marawan.
Abhijit Madireddy.
Anjali Morella.
Ella Catherine Madland.
David Marine Michimani.
Hudayfa Gacy Mahad.
Callahan Haring.
Abdi Akeem Mohammed.
Emma Martin.
Baden Mohammed.
Reese Martin.
Faduma Mahmoud.
Olivia Caroline Madison.
Lukman Mahmoud.
Isabella Mayerly.
Logan Michelson.
Dylan McCabe.
Courtney Michael.
Molly McLeod.
Gina Miles.
Marie McDonald.
Dawson Miller.
Styles Mendolia.
Corbin Miller.
Max McGee.
Aaron Miller.
Aiden McGuire.
Wrigley Miller.
Quinn McKinley.
Samira Mishra.
Isabel McNulty.
Elliot Melsness.
Connor Meadows.
Jack Maladziniak.
Keegan Meadows.
Sienna Moe.
Paige Megger.
Crystal Mishiv.
Cameron Mercer.
Christopher Moan.
Hikmo Mokhtar.
Tommy Moan.
Linnea Morgan.
Adnad Mohammed.
Jack Morrison.
Ayub Mohammed.
Amira Musa.
Faduma Mohammed.
Rabia Muhammad.
Fatuma Mohammed.
Yaye Muhammad.
Hawa Mohammed.
Miranda Mollenberg.
Mohad Mohammed.
Rania Mukherjee.
Marwa Mohammed.
Soresh Mukherjee.
Omar Mohammed.
Omar Mukhtar.
Samira Mohammed.
Abby Mum.
Suha Abdi Mohammed.
Samira Marcel.
Samaya Mohammed.
Idal Musi.
Yasir Mohammed.
Angela Nachampashak.
Lukman Mohammed.
Arya Nagare. Nagarale.
Zara Mahamud.
Pranav Narayanan.
Zaina Mahamud.
Brandon, Indy 4.
Shivangi Mohan.
Isaiah Ndulu.
Charlie Nelson.
Tyler Nadulu.
Meredith Nelson.
Sahana Murthy.
Heaven Nelson Laney.
Ashley Orozco.
Rose Newman.
Grant Orr.
Annabella Newman.
Gavin Orth.
Brooke Nicholas.
Nolan Osborne.
Danny Wen.
Farhan Osman.
Ashlyn Nkrumah.
Zuhaib Osman.
Tavian Suman.
Thomas Otmar.
Alex Knorr.
Thomas Palmer.
Hannah Knorr.
Sam Pankratz.
Adil Knorr.
Vanille Panyala.
Amory O'Gara.
Madison Perkin.
Salil Akangay.
Jack Parmley.
Sarah Olayosh.
Isaiah Polnock.
Tasmo Olad.
Carter Peltier.
Maddie Olson.
David Penshorn.
Sabrina Omar.
Kaylee Peralta.
Tufa Abdi Omar.
Luke Perkett.
Zachary Pita.
Ben Peruzzi.
Rowan Peterson.
Ryan Raystat.
Owen Peterson.
Grace Redland.
Sean Peterson.
Savannah Reimers.
Amelie Anne Marie Pfister.
Benjamin Reisdorf.
David Fan.
Hans Rekstedt.
Donovan Fongmoney.
Sophia Reepis.
Kaylin Perskala.
Aiden Rice.
Haley Pitzel.
Annabelle Rice.
Molly Pleamer.
Lauren Rice.
Avanti Kashri Prabhaharan.
James Robbins.
Dennis Andrew Rahuski.
Tristan Roberts.
Pragya Rajagopalan.
Lydia Robinson.
Yesenia Ramales Belavian.
William Rodis.
Kaushik Ramamurthy.
Isabella Rodnett Newsom.
Anthony Ramirez.
Joshua Ramirez.
Stella Ramsland.
Andrew Rogers.
Gurunath Sharma Rangabatla.
Lucy Rogers.
Luka Rakovich.
Nathan Roisman.
Elizabeth Rupp.
Kate Elizabeth Ropchek.
Adam David Rushdie.
Rebecca Rosa.
Renad Saeed.
Mateo Ross.
Eric Seiler.
The Patrick Rulin.
Mo Sane. Amanda San Miguel. Adair Sanchez Hernandez.
Ariel Ruse.
Israel Sanchez Ramirez.
Javon Lamont Scroggins.
Anna Elizabeth Sanchez Salazar.
Joseph Siegler.
Shrikar Sanaparetti.
Deline Seeker.
Pranav Sarpumale.
Caitlin Seliga.
Cole Satendalen.
Divine Tyla Sangtong Dang.
Will Sather.
Noor Hisham Shalabi.
Max Scharnberg.
Shruti Sunmugu Sunduram.
Haley Shield.
Kabir Sharma.
Jackson Sherber.
Carter Sherrill.
Laura Shively.
Natalia Shretsova.
Nathan Stephen Schmidt.
Annabella Shaneberg.
Jake Schweifel.
Brian Shee.
Stella Schultz.
Shresh Srivastava.
Delaney Smith.
Ava Siebert.
The Gannon Smith.
Raj Singh Sidhu.
Susanna Rose Smith.
Ethan Sims.
Bailey Summers.
Michael Salzwedel.
Aditya Shrini Pasula.
Aryan Subaya.
Carson Stead.
Ian Ravi Subramaniam.
Elizabeth Madison Steffen.
Sky Sutton.
Will Stevens.
Luminaria Ami Svoboda.
Connor Stoffel.
Tegan Danielle Swanson.
Samuel Stouffer.
Lizzie Swartout.
Sophia Stroud.
Tegan Allen Sweezo.
Elizabeth Stachinsky.
Autumn Marie Swenson. Trixie Ta.
Dave Kaushik Thenapali.
Nora Susan Takis.
L. Thielen.
Sudiksha Tala.
Joseph Thiessen.
Stephen Michael Tarpey.
James Thomas.
Heidi Tavares Cortez.
Kayla Thompson.
Salma Tawane.
Nicholas Thompson.
Marin Tessima.
Peyton Marie Thompson.
Paxton Thaden Cook.
Lily Matea Timpey.
Lisa Maria Thiel.
Benjamin David Talusty.
Mia Vergara Dominguez.
Vanessa Tobar Contreras.
Oscar Vicente.
Alexander Toperzer.
Ryan Verani.
Harrison Robert Toppings.
Zoe Verdon.
Kevin Ramirez Torres.
Thijs Visseratuft.
Teddy Townsend.
Misha Vogelsang.
Paige Treble.
Jonas von Rudendahl.
Kirti Tumu.
Dylan Vornwald.
Elena Tyler.
Connor Vu.
Michelle Valero Vargas.
Luka Vojkovic.
Toba Valmu.
Grant Wagner.
Josie Vanderloo.
Caleb Waite.
Jackson Brew Van Gotham.
Avery Wallace.
Edgardo Vasquez.
Josie Wallace.
Varenya Fenaka Bogesna.
Isaiah Walvatny.
Triana Wangpo Mendoza.
Alvin Wong.
Charlie Willett.
Sydney Wanis.
Dylan Willett.
Chris Warner.
Isabel Williams.
Amelia Warren.
Luca Williams.
Alana Wasserman.
Christina Wilson.
Gracie Welsh.
Madeline Wilson.
Xenophon Westy.
Sebastian James Wilson.
Tate Weston.
Grant Jameson Wimmer. Luke James Withers. Caitlin Whitwer. Aiden Timothy Wolf. Aiden John Wolf. Owen Philip Wersher. Alex Shang. Dashi Yangsom. Ria Yenubari. Sophia Marianne Yorks. Abdullahi Yusuf. Amel Yusuf. Madeline Zars.
All right, would the class of 2024 please stand? This ceremony represents your transition from a student to a graduate and alum of Eden Prairie Schools. As a lasting symbol of this momentous occasion, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Esteemed guests, I present to you the Eden Prairie Schools class of 2024.
Somebody would have told me